the conversation. Ooh, okay. And we will finish the conversation, all of us here.
I was muted. Yeah, is that I was putting us live on YouTube, but it's not working. So I will record it and put after, because we always let the main room here, this room, at YouTube in live, because people watch later, or if you are interested in see yourself. Wesley, did you finish the breakout rooms?
Not yet. Just one more minute.
Okay. So guys, Gilmara, how do you have any questions that you would like to ask?
No, very good.
No.
Okay, that's awesome. And just a second, guys. It's really difficult to deal, with a lot of things here. Being a host is not easy. Okay, I guess.
Now I think that I got it. I did, guys.
Yeah. Send
Can I
the.
Okay. See you 10 minutes before the end, guys. Have a good conversation, and that's it.
Wesley, did you delete the room?
Yes, I deleted one.
I guess I was in the other, but no problem. Please send someone in my place. I guess. Can you see the invitation, guys?
Did you guys receive an invitation?
I guess yes. They are just accepting very slowly. And let me see the questions. I cannot see them. And now. Okay. Just a sec. Let me see if I can move people. Please, Leandra and Warley, accept the invitation that I just sent to you guys. Yeah. Now, guys, it's everything okay. Let me see the questions again, because I'm a little lost. A lot of things happening here. So guys, let me send again. I will start asking the main questions that we had. Oh, I forgot. Please, to present yourselves, guys. Anderson, would you mind to start? Present yourself.
Yes. Good night. My name is Anderson. I live in a small city in south of Minas Gerais, and I have 35 years old. I am married and I have 2 kids.
How long have you been here on TNT? I do not remember your face now.
In this meeting is the first time. I started last week.
Oh, that's really good. So welcome again. And you, Solon, long time no see you, my friend.
Hello, guys. Good evening. So, yeah, long time don't see you either. So, my name is Solon. I am 24 years old. I live in Guarulhos. It's a city close to São Paulo. And I'm a student, and I really appreciate coming here and talking in English with you guys. And yeah, I believe that's all.
And I guess just Wesley didn't present himself before, yeah?
Yes. So, hello guys, good evening. My name is Wesley. I'm 24 years old, and I was born and live in Rio de Janeiro. As Wellington said, I'm practiced to be a host here very soon. So, and that's it, guys. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah. And I will start asking the first question. Now I can do it. And I will start with Gilmara, as she said she studied administration. I guess she have a really strong opinion about it. Are qualifications important for you? What do you think about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Impossible today a company when you think and grow up your career, impossible don't think in qualification. And very interesting because uh, today, if possible, you study yourself, about yourself, study the form more cheap, very possible. But there are other parts about um, people or more part the person um, don't don't um, understand. We see this point in my opinion in one company. I think when I I start in one company, I need to think about this idea. I need give money, invest in qualification because this form I can change my position. And usually people don't invest this money in these points about qualification, and people don't change your position. And for a long time, I start reclamation and bad emotional about this. Então, sorry, and about this point, I have I have one good experience because in my company today, when I started, I think I need to study. I need to study, and I make MBA and now
Yeah.
study English, Spanish because this way in future about qualification very fundamental in my opinion. But at this point, they change your mind about I need to invest my money in this point. The qualification is very hard for me about mind these people. Very
Yeah,
complicated.
yeah. I get your point. It's I believe on these two. It's really important to invest. And you, Anderson, what do you think about it? Are qualifications important for you?
Yes, I think that is very important. Nowadays, when we can start to work in a company or another kind of a business, we have to study and have some specific qualification for this position.
Yeah,
That
totally.
is-
And you, Solom, as a student,
Well, yes, I totally think that qualifications are important, but I wouldn't say that they are important for applying for a job. They're important for you, like you're not working to get in a good company. You're working to build a career for yourself. So you need to develop some skills you would like to have. You would like to get a position of a high scale. So you need these qualifications. So I really think they are important, but sometimes we make confusion because we think that, oh, I'm going to be disqualified to get in this company. No, you need to be disqualified to get at the position you want, you know? So sometimes people make a confusion about it, and it's not like this. This is what I think.
yeah, very good. And you, Gabi, what do you think about it?
For me, I like Solon and Anderson was talking now, is qualifications are good, but not the best or the best thing in the world, because yeah, I like I am a student, and as a student, I think that are so important to be more ready for work, to give what you are. Oh my goodness, how can I say that? To help. Okay, I'm a nurse student, and I think in next year I will be finish my college. So I need to be good. I need to be ready for work and help people, because this is what I want to do. So I need a qualification for doing this, because without this, I will not be good to work in that position, you know? So I think that in that way, qualifications are really, really important to us, but not college qualifications, you know? And I think that today we have a lot of opportunities to study, to learn about something in college, but in other place too, like in internet. So we can use this place, this technology to learn to do things. And I think that these are qualifications too. I think
Yeah,
that's it.
pretty good. And you, Wesley, to finish the topic?
Yes, I agree what Gabriela said. For sure, qualifications is something very, very important. But nowadays, the internet gave us, the opportunity to learn about a lot of stuff by ourselves, and don't need to like go to the school or go to the college to learn about the subject. But not about all the subject. For example, to become a doctor, for sure you need to go to the college and study, because it's something very delicate. But for example, to become a programmer, you don't need to go to the college. You can learn by yourself, the internet, and that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah, as you two said this about qualifications and everything else that we can learn. I think that we all agree that when we are looking for qualifications, we are uh, actually looking for knowledge. It's just that the point, as Gabi said and Solon said, we need to be prepared, and knowledge is something that we will care with us for the rest of our lives. We won't lose it, and we can use it at work or in our personal lives. We can just change career and quit a job, and this knowledge that we have with us will not disappear. You can just give a different point of view to this and do something that the others used to do in a different way. you know I think that is really important. So because of the last things that they say, I would like to skip to the third questions. Have you ever came across someone was self-taught and was better than a qualified by a college person, like someone that studied by themselves and was better and knew more about this stuff than the other that were qualified? And what do you think about it? Feel free, guys, but I feel like Solo wanna start.
Yeah, I'd like to start. No, because we have a great
Yeah,
example talking about the English
yeah,
courses, you know. I know a lot of guys that they have like diplomas and certifications, etc. And when I come to TNT, I meet a lot of people that didn't go to any school and speak much better. They can express themselves using some slangs, using formal language, and etc. And those guys who went to traditional English courses, they just can't express themselves, you know, like they know how to fill a blank in an exercise in a book, but they can't talk with you like
yeah,
in this way, like I can understand you and you can understand me, and we can share ideas, we can share knowledge. And they've spent like 10 years, 8 years just studying English, and we come here every night and practice by ourselves, and we speak much more, and we can share experiences. So I believe this is a great example of people who are qualified, but they don't get so better as those persons who were self-taught, you know. So English and languages in general, they are great
Yeah.
examples of these situations.
Yeah, you are completely right, I guess. TNT is a really huge example of this. And for you, Jumara, do you know someone? Do you have any example yourself, maybe?
I don't understand completely all the question
I can
about,
repeat for you.
yeah.
It's like, for example, Solo was saying about people that study English in a course and pay and have teachers, and they cannot speak as good as some people that study by themselves and practice and look for information through internet. Do you know
Yeah.
like someone that studied by themselves and is better doing this than other people that have like a college degree or did a course, a paid course, a traditional course?
Yeah, I started in one school. I have kind of one teacher too, and I started to myself sometimes. And I think important this part about these tools, and you learn about yourself, about your personality, about your conditional too, because sometimes people try your uh, yourself don't have one teacher or one school, and a person don't can this objective. I think important about the decision of people learn about yourself. I working good with one teacher, and I have courage and motivation about study with myself. But I believe in this point important you learn about your life and your emotional, because sometimes it's very hard this way and study with yourself. It's very hard. Here, for example, a good place about people have equal uh, focus. This focus. Here, everybody have equal intention. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
goal. And this idea they speak English, but sometimes very complicated. Walk yourself, and I think at this point, and I need to learn about my personality and develop my way.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, when you study by yourself, you have to discover what works just for you. And when you are doing something that are made for a lot of people, maybe this won't fit you. And maybe this is one of the explanations to people that study by themselves could achieve something better than others. The natural was you study by yourself even though you are doing a traditional course, but we know students, we were or we are students, and we know that we do not do it all the time. And for
Yeah,
you,
and I
Anderson,
believe. I'm
oh,
sorry.
go on,
I'm sorry,
please
and
complete.
I believe too in my responsibility in this process too, because
Yeah,
sometimes people put a responsibility in teacher in school, but I have my responsibility too, and I believe
yeah,
in this point too.
exactly. And for you, Anderson,
I agree with Solo. Today, we have a lot of ways to study by yourself. And the language, it's a good example that a lot of people study in a regular school and it's enabled to speak because speaking English is very important, like listening and writing. But for me, speak is the most important part of the language. And study by yourself, it is sometimes I know people that speak and they didn't went to school. And we have a lot of example that we can study by internet or read book and can perform better than another people.
Exactly. And you, Wesley, do you have any example? And if you could bring something different from language to add to us.
So actually, an uncle of mine, I don't know, he has something different, when he are dealing with horses. I don't know, guys. It's very strange for me, but for example, when a horse is very mad, he go there and do some stuff, and the horse become relaxed, and I don't know. It's very strange for me. For example, the last time that I went for his home, he knew that I don't know what to say, Ayagua, was pregnant, even without do an exam and do this kind of stuff, just because of his feeling or knowledge about the horses. And he didn't even go to the university, to study about horses and things like that. And because of that, he created like a ares, to take care of horses and this kind of stuff. So I think that it's a good example.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's an amazing example. Like something that we maybe is natural or practice or both of them. We don't know. Yeah. And you, Gabi?
Yes, totally.
Well, I really like to know about stories like that, like Wesley was talking, because it's so good to hear that we don't need college. It is a good thing, but we don't need this way to learn things to be a person that knows a lot of things about some subject, so we can learn in a lot of places, and experience, it is a good thing to teach us too, I believe. And I don't know a lot of persons that do that, I don't know, like work in a oh my goodness, in a empresa. I totally
Company.
forgot that word. Company. Yes, thank you. So I don't know people that work in big companies and don't study to do it, but I do know people that, like Wesley was saying, that work with some things in the routines that they don't study for doing this. But I think that the person that I was thinking when I read that question was my Spanish teacher, because he's an amazing, I think, great Spanish teacher, and I am with she since last year too, and she doesn't study Spanish at school. She is a math teacher. I don't remember how can I say that name of this course, mathematician.
But it's math teacher.
Math teacher, yeah.
But
He's a
it's
math
mathematics.
teacher. Yes, this word is so difficult. I don't know how to say that, but she studied this at college, but he always liked to know more about Spanish, and she had the opportunity to do a scholarship on Spain, and she went there and lived there for 4 years, and after this she lived 1 year on Colombia, and right now she is a great and amazing Spanish teacher, because she lives native people of Spanish language, and I really like it because she don't need a degree, you know, to show people that she knows how can teach Spanish, how can learn Spanish. I don't know, but I really, really admire that. And just for finish, I remember from my grandmother too. She is 64 years old, I guess. And my mother, my grandma works in oficina that, and she knows how to fix a motorcycle. She knows how to fix one bike, but she never studied something related to this, you know, and she
That's
knows.
amazing.
And I really love that because when I was a child and something from my bicycle broke up, I don't know, my grandma just said, okay, broken. Yes, something broken at my bike, and my grandma just said, okay, let me do it. And was like this. So I really, really admire her, and I think that's it.
Yeah, really good. I guess the old people that we remember, most of our grandmothers or grandfathers didn't have the opportunity to study, you know, like we do, and they really know about a lot of stuff. My grandfather, I didn't actually, I knew him, but I was really young. I was like 3 or 2 when he died. But my mother say he works as a electricist, and he take care of horses too. He did like shoes. I don't know. I forgot how to say couro in English, but shoes. Yeah, there is a word, but I do not remember now. Leather shoes, and some other stuffs, you know. And he didn't had traditional study in anything that he knew how to do. He just tried, experiment, and learned by practice. And because of this, you most of you already said a little bit about it, but I would like actually to know how which aspects of studying by ourselves can be better than a regular system. What would you say that studying by yourself is better than the regular system that we had? The benefits.
I believe improve too. I think because when you study by self, usually um, there are possibilities there, for example, conversation by self and read the text with by self, and I believe more possible one simulation, the real case around me. And for example, today I was studying one text, and I developed, improved about this text. And sometimes in school there are one way, and many students and teacher follow one form. And I believe this possibility they improve more when I study with myself.
Yeah. If you could resume in just one word or one phrase, what would you say that is the most important thing? Really short. You want some time to think about it?
How
Oh,
the
ask the same
how
to everyone.
the
Like in
how the
one
best.
word. For example, to me, studying by myself, I would say the better is that I can like customize. If I say the better to me is customize.
For
So
me,
guys, just think about it because I will ask one word or one phrase that you would say. For you, Jumara.
the better improve free. I'm free.
Really good. Yeah, that is something really important. You are free to choose what to do. Thanks. And you, Anderson? What are
For me, learning by yourself is important because you can choose the time that you like to study. We can schedule the subject like you want to do. And for me, in one phrase, we can choose your time. Because in a regular school, you have the times set up, and we can choose the better time to study. And for me, this is it.
Yeah, very good. And you, Solon?
Oh, I agree with Anderson. Studying by yourself is self-paced, like you can choose your own time, you can go faster or slow if you want. Because in a class, the teacher is not able to go really fast, but he's not able to go really slow, You need to find the equilibrium between students. You cannot go to the extreme. So you need to make a little bit of discipline with all the students, so it's kind of hard. But when you are studying by yourself, it's self-paced. You can go really fast or really slow if you want, and that's the amazing thing about it.
Yeah. And for you, Gabi?
I totally agree with Salo and Anderson too, because I think the word that I think was freedom, like Gilmara, because I really like school. I really like it, my time at school and my time at college right now. But one thing that I don't like in that space is that we study with a lot of people, a big group of person, totally different, but the teachers insist, I guess, and treat us in the same, like everyone was the same. Everyone is equal and about knowledge and this kind of stuff. But we are different, and this is amazing. Thank God we are different. And I like to study all by myself sometimes because of this, because like Solon said, I have my time, I have I have everything, and I can decide what time to study, what subject to study, what kind of things I really like, and what kind of things I don't like. And I just know because I need to know, something like that, like basket. That's it. And I think that's it for me. It is amazing to learn in a group because we need to, like Solon said about teachers don't be able to be more slowly or more faster teaching something. But I think that this is important too, because we need to learn how how work together, with different people. So this is amazing too. Yeah, we totally need to learn this, but sometimes it's good to have our time to do the things in our way, I guess.
Yeah, you said about this, the velocity that the teachers really teach is something that sometimes bother me, used to bother me because I think that most of them do it really slowly because of the others. And I really, it's because when I see something that there is a logic behind and I understand, I just go on and, okay, skip to the next because I get it, I will press after. So keep going and go faster because I don't have so much time. And I have it's kind of easy to me learn things. I have this facility, and I know to the others are not so easy. And when I had English, for example, that I was in a course that sometimes I had the classes I could schedule and the others could schedule or not. So most of the time I had the teacher just with me, and I finished all the class really early, and I could speak the rest of the hour with the teacher. So I had a conversation one by one with someone that could teach me. So it was really good because of it. When I had others doing classes with me with the teacher, finish like teaching everything just in the end of the time, and I was, oh my gosh, if I was alone, would really be faster and easier than it was. But as Gabi said, it is really important to know how to deal with groups, know how to learn together. And for you, Wesley?
I agree with what Gabi said, for me, it's the same. For example, in my case, I don't learn the stuffs very easily, Then when I wanna learn something, I need to read, reread, watch, rewatch the same stuff over and over again to put the subject in my mind, And when we are in a, for example, in a course in a college, the teacher with the subject in a schedule, and then they don't care about the way that you learn, they just put the subject there and do the stuffs, but if me don't work this way, then I need that's the motive, why I prefer just study by myself, because I know my pace, and I do the stuff in order to put the subject in my mind, and that's it. It's basically that.
If you could put it in one word, would be?
Yes, I would say the same. Freedom is the best for me.
That's good. Yeah, and I would like to ask one question that we still have time to ask, have you ever lied about the qualifications on your resume in order to get a really good job or get anything like, I don't know, maybe an intern in some place, anything that you need to lie about your qualifications? Someone able to talk? Guys, be really sincere. I have never done this. Never. My first job, I did a contest, so it wasn't necessary because it was like classification. And the job that I am now, I did a process that you need to be really sincere, and I was the most sincere that I could be when I read the things that I put or I said after. I was, oh my god, I really said that. I really wrote that here. Where was my mind when I did it? So I have never. I'm really sincere. It's a good and a bad thing, but yeah. And you
Oh,
saw.
come on, Wellington. You put us in such a bad situation because this is going to be live on YouTube. We cannot talk about these things. They're confidential, man. Come on, don't do it to us. But
Yeah.
I think I would say it happens a lot with Excel and English, like people
Oh
always
yeah.
write advanced Excel, advanced English, and when we have a test, it's so, whoa, how am I going to do this? So it's really traditional. When you take a lot of CVs, you see Excel advanced and English
Yeah.
advanced. So I believe this is the traditional one.
Yeah. So let me change a little bit the questions. What do you think there are the most things common on your area that people to fake it? Solon said about Excel and English. Do you guys have anything else in mind? Gabi, you in the health area, what people lie about?
In my, oh my goodness, it's so hard because if someone say something and they don't know how to do this, it's such a big problem, not a great, a big problem. So in my area about health problems, I think that is more hard to lie about it. But we use a lot of English and Spanish and a lot of things in our resume too. So people lie about it. So when Solon talk about English, I totally agree. But I think this about the Spanish too, because every Brazilian person think that
They
they
speak
talk
Spanish.
Spanish.
I speak Spanish, basic.
Yeah, guilty charges, because when I started to study Spanish, I was thinking, it's so easy. It's like Portuguese. Oh, it's so easy. In the first time that I need to speak for real with a lot of people, I realized that I did not know how to speak Spanish, because I was using the famous Portuñol and not Spanish. So I think that people lie about it a lot, and it is so. I don't know, but I don't think that they do this in a mean way in every time, but they study a little bit about Spanish. And if someone asks, hey, do you speak Spanish? People think, yeah, I speak Spanish. And yeah, I speak English, but only if you don't answer, you don't ask anything to
In the
me.
question, yeah.
Just for me, I know. I
Speak
think,
just on my resume. Don't ask
yes,
me questions.
just there, not here,
Yeah.
for real.
So guys, how it was the conversation? Did you like it? Do you have anything to share here with us? Danielle, how it was the conversation for you? Did you like it?
Yeah, a lot. It was great. We could exchange ideas and meet each other in our room. So it was really awesome.
Yeah, that's good. Could you guys answer the sixth question, I guess? Yeah. No, it's
So
the fifth question. We were saying, actually, to not compromise anyone here, I change a little bit the question. That is, what is the thing that people like most in your area? Saulo just said in his area, people lie about the AutoCAD and Revit level that they have, or sometimes that they know English and Excel, but they don't. And for your area, guys, what people lie about in their resume? Would you like to share? No one? People don't know what the others lies?
it's difficult to say it because when you, for example, you do a course and you get a certificate, but sometimes you do a course, for example, you were saying Excel or English, you have a certificate, but you can't speak or you can't work as with Excel, so it's difficult. Sometimes not a lie, but the person can't talk, can't work with Excel. So it's really difficult.
Yeah. And for you, Monica, in your area, how is it?
Yes, I think in my area is very common because, example, I worked in some companies when, my last boss contracted a professional, and this professional said, I know Excel. No, because for this team is a big problem.
Yeah.
Because when a person starts to work, it's a big problem, because do you know Excel? Yes, I know. Okay, please, do you can, I don't know in English, I forgot, tabela dinâmica? No.
Yes,
Something,
dynamic sheet. Yeah.
dynamic sheet.
Dynamic sheet. Yeah.
Do you know some ifs? No. Do you know veloc? No. Oh my gosh.
You know nothing. You're a Jon Snow. You know nothing.
But some companies ask a lot of things, but the salary is a little.
Yeah.
It's very
Need
difficult.
to balance.
It's very difficult to find a good professional.
Yeah. actually. Yeah, I was saying to the guys that I do not like, cause oh my gosh, they will discover really soon. I just said what I know, what I don't. You know, if you wanna hire me, what if I know, okay. If you don't want, yeah, I have to search another place.
I prefer to speak the truth. It's correct because
Yeah, the truth.
I started to work in a new company in January. My boss, my future boss in that time asked me, Monica, do you know Power BI? No, I don't know, but I am studying.
Yeah, that's the better.
Yeah.
Guys, I
I
will send you the links here. I will give you a little bit time, Gabby, to
I'm
you
sorry.
join
I'm
us
sorry.
on Telegram. No worries. Or if you wanna see the WhatsApp group that we had our academy, and plus I will send you the feedback link to you give to us, say how it was, give us some oh my gosh, I forgot the word, but suggestions for topics that we could bring. And remember, next week we don't have TNT. Just next week we will give a break, and in the beginning of August we will be back. And before I give the word to Gabby, I would like to know for how it was. Did you like it? And also to Jumara. Did you
Yes,
guys
I
like
like
it?
it.
CNT?
I like very good.
So I hope to see you here again. Just schedule. We still have spots to this week, I believe, but they are running out really soon. So do not forget to schedule the meetings that you want. If you cannot join, just cancel. There is no problem. But it's better to guarantee your place here. And go on, Gabby. We're still having 3 minutes.
Oh, okay, thank you. Just I wanna thank you because I was so nervous when I was talking with Wellington before before the 10T starts. But what I was thinking about this was about the question that Monica was answering, and I think that the problem about it the is not the people that are answering, but the way that the questions are made. Because if someone asks to you like, oh, do you speak English? Because we will need this. And you just know, I don't know, verbo to be and all this, just English that you study at your school. And you think, I don't know much, but if I said that I don't know, maybe I don't will get this job. So I think that the problem is the way that the questions are made, but if the oh my goodness, I totally forgot the name of this, but if the process was a little different, maybe we don't need to lie about it. And I not support this. It's always better to tell the
To tell
truth,
the truth.
but I think that will be more difficult to lie, because we will not need to do this, So I think that's it. I
Would
just
be
want to
better
thank you.
people ask, what is your English level? That will be the
Yes.
right question. You would
Yes.
say, I know the basic, I know intermediate or advanced, I'm fluent, but
Yes.
the
Just ask
accent
you a
is very
question
important.
like, tell me about you in English a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you like? So
Exactly.
Wesley, just really fast, I just would say that when I was applying for some jobs, I used it to write. I had intermediate English, but everybody in the interviews had intermediate English, But when we got to the test, a lot of people were basic, but they were writing like, I have intermediate, just I don't know, to get in the role. And I was like, I have intermediate, you don't, guys. So you need to,
Yeah. Be
to
true
line
with
up.
yourself.
Yeah.
So guys, I have to finish because we have another mini just now, and see you in August, not next week. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.
Bye bye. See
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
guys,
Bye,
see you.
guys.